Have you ever poured your energy into chasing something, money, status, possessions, believing it would finally make you whole, only to find the emptiness returning as soon as you had it? A bigger house, a newer car, another digit in the bank account. For a fleeting moment, you feel victorious, almost complete. But then the hunger comes back. The satisfaction fades. The longing never ceases. I've met people who own very little, yet walk with a calm, almost unshakable serenity, as if the chaos of the world could not reach them. And I've met others who seem to possess everything the world promises: wealth, influence, comfort, but their eyes betray constant restlessness, worry, even quiet frustration at life itself. The difference is not in what they have. The difference lies in how they perceive the world. The Stoics knew this centuries before us. They understood that peace is never in the hands of the world. It exists in the mind that interprets it. A violent storm may rage outside, yet within, a disciplined mind can remain still. So the question becomes, how do we train our minds to find good even when the world falls apart? That is the path we will walk together, drawing from stories, reflections, and insights that have survived the rise and fall of empires. Picture this scene. A man stands in front of his enormous mansion. Keys to a luxury car dangle from his fingers. His life appears perfect by every measure the world values. Yet inside, his mind churns restlessly. He has collected everything society promised would bring peace, but he feels hollow. Meanwhile, down the same street, another man returns to a modest, worn room. His walls are cracked, his chairs simple, yet his face carries a quiet glow. He smiles, unconcerned with the world's judgment. Why this difference? What does it truly take to be happy? Is it the house that touches the clouds? The car gleaming in the sun? The bank account overflowing? From a young age, we are taught to chase what is visible, what can be shown off. Billboards scream it. Social media flaunts it. Conversations whisper it. Happiness lies just one purchase away. Yet deep inside, we know something doesn't add up. If possessions were the key to joy, then those with the most would be the most serene. But often, they are the most restless. Here's where the Stoics step in as timeless guides. They tell us plainly, happiness built on possessions is like building on sand. Epictetus reminds us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The meaning is simple but profound. Joy does not come from what we own. It comes from how we regard what we have. Imagine the cycle that traps so many. A house once dreamed of becomes nothing but walls. A car that glittered once loses its thrill, fading into routine. Desire stirs again. The finish line keeps shifting. To chase it endlessly is not life. It is surrendering to illusion. Stoicism does not ask us to reject comfort or seek misery. It asks for clarity. See possessions as indifferent. They may bring enjoyment, but must never hold your heart. Because everything external can be taken in a night. If your peace depends on them, it is as fragile as they are. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more who is poor." Consider the power of that thought. A person with little but satisfied is richer than a king enslaved by desire. One who masters his appetite for more has freed himself. Picture a rainy day. Some curse the sky, let their plans ruin their mood, allow gloom to dictate life. Others, in the same downpour, find rhythm in the drops, beauty in the gray light, calm within themselves. The weather is identical. The difference is inner. Happiness is not what happens outside. It is what you choose to see inside. How do we cultivate this? First, awareness. Notice when your peace shifts due to something beyond your control. A delayed train, a harsh word, a broken gadget. Ask yourself, why does this disturb me? What power have I given it? Reclaim it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." A mind anchored in clarity cannot be stolen from. No storm, no fire, no misfortune. I remember a craftsman who lost his workshop to fire. Tools, wood, years of work all gone. Neighbors expected despair. Instead, he said calmly, "The fire took nothing of me. My hands remain. My skill remains. Tomorrow I begin again." That is Stoic wealth, not in barns, but in yourself. This truth is simple, but not easy. It requires stepping off the treadmill of endless desire, refusing to measure worth against possessions or status. It demands gratitude. Pause each night and ask, what do I already have that is enough? The laughter in a modest home, the strength of a body still able to move, the freedom to think. Gratitude turns scarcity into abundance. It shifts attention from what is missing to what is already full. The Stoics were not ascetics denying pleasure. They refused slavery to it. They enjoyed life without letting life own them. Freedom lies in discipline, in clarity, in mastery of self. Let's explore people next. Picture two travelers at the same stormy crossroads. One walks steadily, calm within himself. The other curses, crumbles at the first raindrop. Life is nothing but moments, some bright, some heavy. Two people, same storm, entirely different experiences. The difference is not the world. It is the weather they carry inside. Too often, we surrender our joy to dates, to circumstances, to others. Friday is happiness. Monday is despair. The Stoics cut through this illusion. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Control lies not in fortune, but in response. Stop waiting for life to align. Start shaping the story you tell yourself. Consider Emma and Daniel. Emma believed her peace depended on Daniel changing his habits. Arguments, resentment, longing for control, until Daniel said, "If you want peace, accept what you cannot change. You can't control me, only yourself." The words stung, but they were truth. Emma shifted inward. She set boundaries, practiced gratitude, let go of blame. Her peace emerged from her own mind. Daniel changed not because he was forced, but because calm is contagious. Stoic power is not bending the world. It is bending oneself toward wisdom. Control over others is an illusion. Only your mind belongs to you. Once this truth is embraced, the choice is stark. Live as a prisoner of circumstance or govern yourself. Two patients lie in the same hospital room, both in pain. One focuses on beauty, the sun, the children outside, imagined blossoms. The other focuses on what he lacks, growing bitter. Both experience the same room. The difference is perspective. Attitude shapes reality more than circumstance ever can. Gratitude and perception transform life itself. Next comes adversity. Obstacles are inevitable, but the Stoics teach, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Failure, loss, betrayal, they are raw materials for resilience. The marathon runner in the storm learns endurance. The blind man hears music in daily life. Pain becomes a teacher, shaping character and mind. Every difficulty is a chance to grow stronger. And then comes self-mastery. Without it, freedom is an illusion. Insults, delays, frustration, they become chains if you surrender. Epictetus, no man is free who is not master of himself. Control your response. Govern your impulses. Emotions are to be guided, not suppressed. Strength lies in calm, in patience, in discipline. Finally, vision. Freedom alone is not enough. It must be directed. Live with purpose beyond comfort. Choose values anchored like stars in the night sky. Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Vision sustains when fortunes fail, when storms rage. Goals end, vision endures. Gratitude, adversity, self-mastery, and vision together form the architecture of a life unshaken. Stoic philosophy is not theory. It is a practice, a discipline, a way to turn storms into opportunity, loss into wisdom, limitation into freedom. Each morning, pause. Notice what you have, not what is missing. Each hardship, ask, what can I learn? How can I grow? Each setback, see the hidden gift. Build a mind that sees good in all things. Build a life no storm can undo. And remember, your happiness, your peace, your strength, all belong to you, always. Now ask yourself, what in your life already contains the peace you seek? And will you claim it, starting today?